When you gonna learn, man? When you gonna learn? That's that's probably the biggest thing I could actually say here that makes a lot of sense is when are you going to learn, Drake? When are you gonna learn? I figured out what was going on over there because I had to take a deep dive to realize what exactly the problem is. But now I know. When you gonna wake up, man? You're spiraling really bad. It's not even a joke or a punchline in a rap song. You're really spiraling for real, and you don't know what to do. And the people around you are not helping you. Hi, I'm Carcino. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. One more again. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. All right. Now, before we address all of the Patreon stuff, we're just going to give you a quick rundown on what's going on here. Because on the Patreon, it's going to be very much flushed out. So you're going to get the whole gist of what we're saying. Now, this version, you're just going to get a quick rundown as to what is happening around Drake. And in this rundown, it's clear. The president of UMG was very livid about Drake deciding that he was going to go, in his own infinite wisdom, decide to leak 100 gigs of material. This pissed Lucian Grainge off because he decided to leak this information on a website that's basically his burner account that he created to let people know I do have burner accounts. And put out 100 gigs of info. All right, all Drake stuff from the past, future, present, everything. Now, Lucian pushed his album out back, so it'll give him some space, right? But you do basically a data dump and dump all your information on the Instagram. You dump all your information on Instagram. On the IG, that's how you're going to promote your album. You're not saying, here's the link to my Apple Music account that says Drake. No, I'm going to put it under something called plot twist and let everybody on the internet take the information, take the songs before they're even copywritten, take the music and use it for their videos. They don't even have the mastering for these songs yet. So before they're even mixed and mastered, people are already blasting this on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and now UMG is looking like, what the F is going on? What the hell are you doing? We don't even have this put to where we can make money off of it. What, are you stupid or are you dumb? Now I gotta look like a jackass and curse you out because I've loaned you all this money. and I'm not getting return on investment. My ROI is looking terrible with you right now. I'm worrying how I'm going to recoup. I'm going to have to make a tour off whatever album you drop and send your ass back on the road so I can get my money. That's what it's looking like. This is bad. So instantly, they were looking to take down some of the songs, saying, yay, this is a copyright. And Apple Music now has 100 gigs of Drake. Drake's 100 gigs. Now you can get 21 Savage, Young Thug, and Drake. Listen to the song. It's like, well, we already heard it. We don't need to go there and hear it again. Sorry. So now you're going to take an L on this. But they're trying to recoup any bit of the damage you've already done by leaking the information the way you did. Now that we covered that little portion of it, let's get to the next part. Because this part is the part I like. The I told you so part. Nobody likes to say I told you so more than you, more than me. People say, you just want to say I told you so. That's right, I do. I love it because it means I was right all along. And I've been right the whole ride. Every time I say something, people think it's cap. They find out Cino's right. I put Drake album Pushed Back by Lucian Grainge. They found out Cino was right. I said, man, all of these things have went down and transpired, and nobody has anything to say about it. Like there's been nothing, dog. Even 50 Cent said, you are basically a victim of your own success. Now, let me be kind of blunt, but not as blunt as I'm going to be on the Patreon, okay? You dropping music after what just happened, between you and Kendrick Lamar, you're going to drop music, Drake. You're going to drop music. Let me see. I don't need to button that up. That's good. You're going to drop music. And not own it again. After you just made this mistake with push-ups, I told you, leaking that with academics was a mistake. Had nothing to do with, I don't like academics. No, I don't like academics. But you leaking the song through him is not going to help you. It's going to hurt you. Then, Katsanat, you wanted to leak a song with him. Once again, continuously making the mistake that you're putting out feelers and testers, so you're not confident. Your confidence is gone. And as an MC, as a rapper, when your confidence is gone and your enemy sees your confidence is gone, you're done. There's nothing you can do, buddy boy. You close up the tent, you fold it up just like this, and you move on because it's over. Then you come on some Hey Delilah crap. What is that? Hey Delilah, I'm going to remake this song and make you mine. Delilah. So you come over with that crap, and everybody's looking at you like a goofy. Now, that's the weakest thing you could ever do is leak it out once again, not claiming it. You didn't give it to You were better off giving it to academics this time around, or Casanai. You come up with a burner account called Plot Twist and leak 100 gigs of fluff. That's all it is. Fluff. Garbage. Just like you don't even care about it. That's why you just dumped it. It was like a gig dump. I'm going to hit the dump, put it in the recycle bin, kick it out. So I don't have to look at it no more. You just dumped it. That's what you just did. You just said, why would you make a video to this? You just dumped it. Like, and didn't even claim it. Forget all the sneak disses. When I come, I'm going to come direct. Am I battling ghosts or AI? He don't even know because you are so insecure. You would take this direction. Anybody that's a hip hop artist right now has no respect for you after this. None. You're done. As a rapper, done. Be an artist. Say I'm an artist. But what you just did showed no balls. You have very small ballage right now. That was very small ballage of you to do what you just did. You released that song. Right. You released that song and had what? All those people on your album, on the record. He called you a colonizer. You're running to Atlanta when you need a few dollars, and you went running to Atlanta because you need a few dollars. You doing everything he said. You making yourself look real weak so that when your album launch, if this your lead song, it's up. No, it ain't up, it's down. That's what's going on. It ain't nothing up. It's down, and it's way down. And that's because of you. You're the reason it's way down. Because you're too stupid to realize you need help. I really believe you need therapy. You need more than therapy. His brain cells are all over the place because he's in a long life battle with himself. Now, after all of this, you did the dump because you knew the information was leaking out about you being on that monkey website. So you wanted to dump all these gigs out there to try to steal the attention away and the thunder away. But guess what? That didn't work. They found the story about you being on a cringy website like that was way more interesting than your 100 gigs of garbage you just dumped out. That's just gonna make you more enemies and more enemies and more enemies. They tired of all your psycho intuitions. The man that liked to play victim. That's you. You a horrible effing person. The nerve of you, Drizzy. Listen up, because what I'm saying is real, now listen. You a sick man with sick thoughts. You and Weinstein should be locked up for the rest of their life. Now, oh, yeah, so Lucian Grainge is ticked. Somebody's like, I just got here. What did Lucian do? What did Yellow Drake for? Because he just released 100 gigs of music and he had 3 songs on there. 3 songs that he released and he gave it for free on Instagram. Lucian Grainge had a fit. And you know I know. People be, how you know he called Drake and went off? Are you gonna question me anymore? How many times do I gotta be right? So anyway, he sat there and Lucian Grainge went off. He went off. All the money he has loaned Drake and given Drake, and he's like, look, man, you supposed to be my golden goose. Now you cook. Lil Wayne teaming up with The Weeknd wearing the XO chain. Oh my God. That just looked bad. Your mentor is siding with your worst enemy. Because your worst enemy ain't Kendrick. It's really The Weeknd. That's who your enemy is. They're your enemy. Because see, The Weeknd is on the same label as you. He signed to the same guy as you. And tomorrow is your D-Day. Tomorrow is your D-Day because Future and Metro is coming to town. They shut down your OVO Fest. Just like I said, when nobody was covering it, nobody knew anything. I told you what was going on. And I was like, Drake act like he don't even want to do the fest no more. He don't. Because he don't have no songs ready to premiere at the fest. He know he ain't got nothing real to drop. So that's why he just did a data dump. Because it's over. Your power and pull, you thought the money and power, fame would make it go away? Have you ever played? Okay, Drizzy, let's play. All the sabotaging me, my channel, everything, it's not gonna stop. It only makes it worse. If you just leave stuff alone, it would go away. But you don't know how. So now the rabbit hole goes deeper and deeper and deeper. And believe me, I got way more in the tank. Way more, Drizzy. I'm the wrong guy. Out of all these people online, I am the wrong individual that you want to get in conflict with. The wrong one. Because I got nothing but time. And when you give me an incentive, I was just covering it. But now you want to like be an enemy of me? Good luck with that. Ask Meek Mill about that. Ask Nicki about that. That didn't work out too good for them. Now, I'm going to tell you this. When they left me alone, I left them alone. That's how it went. Yeah, they ain't talking about sending goons to the house, everything. That's how bad it got. So the best thing to do is to leave somebody alone so they can stop talking about you. I don't even want to talk about you. I don't. It makes me sick that I got to sit here and talk about you. You push my real content back because I got to talk about your mess. Every time I talk about you, I'm talking about new information. Now, Future and Metro was supposed to have a special guest. Everybody was thinking it was Kendrick. So the tickets sold out quick. Them tickets was gone. They was Future and Metro and special guests. Special guest for the Toronto show. Now, I'm guessing 100% is probably going to be The Weeknd. Not Kendrick. But everybody, if you say special guest, they're going to be Kendrick finna pop out under the floor and do Euphoria. It's over for Drake. It's going to be over tomorrow. If Kendrick do that, he just go. I'm like, man, everybody freaking out. So everybody got a ticket. I see you ain't stopped that show. Oh, what? You couldn't? You couldn't, you ain't got no influence there, huh? Couldn't stop Future and Metro. You see? All your power is neutralized. All your superpowers are getting neutralized. The famous rapper we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You moving like a degenerate. Everything that he is saying, you are actually still doing. Still moving like a degenerate. All your antics are distasteful. And you're not as calculated. We can predict all your angles. Like everybody online can predict all your moves. They're very predictable. You're doing the same thing. When someone challenges you in your manhood like that, you would think a man would say, nah, 21, I got this. Just give me the beats. Just drop the beats, and I got it from him. Now, I got this dude myself. Didn't we say that? Why not drop the music under Drake? Right? You had to get bullied into dropping your music under you. That's the weakest. Out of all the weakest stuff you've ever done, this 100 Get Leaked was the weakest thing you've done to date. The weakest, by far, too. It's by far. It's not even a short thing. It's by far the weakest thing you have ever done. And then you know why it's weak? Because it came from a weak mind and a weak man who ain't got nobody behind him. You don't have no real people behind you. That's why this keeps happening to you. Now, I'm not going to make this. We're going to go into the Patreon on that. And we're going to tell the public on the Patreon why you're this way and why this has been going on like this and who is really behind Drake making his moves. We know who it is. So we're going to go through that whole factor once we get on the Patreon, on the Casino for Life Patreon. Yeah, we're going to let this boy have it. Yeah, so Lucian Grainge is living, and he has every right to be. Every right. Thank you. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the page if you're new here. We only got 100 likes. We should have way more than 100 likes right now. So definitely hit the like button up, people. Appreciate you. This battle has cracked his whole fabric because he can't escape it. You think you can go away? The money, the power, the fame, it ain't gonna go away. You're gonna go away because you're gonna either have to live up to what you say you are as an MC. You wanted to be a rapper. You wanted to portray a rapper. Now you gotta be what you say you are. You gotta be a man and stay on your own. Because I'm going to give you one more nugget. I'm going to give you one more nugget that was on Euphoria that a lot of people missed. And it's one of the lines I like. When he say, you going to make a Negro bring back Puff. I want to see if Chubbs really crashed something. I want to see if Chubbs really crashed something. That's what he said. He said, you're going to make me bring back Puff. You know why and what that meant? A lot of people they kind of like went over that line, didn't really understood that line a little bit. Because Puff whooped your ass. Where was Chubbs? Your head of your security. What'd he do? Did he put a hand on Puff? No, he didn't do nothing. You went running to Jay Prince. So that's why K-Dot said, I want to see if Chubbs really crashed something. See, that's what I'm saying. It's lines like that you know Drake hurt you up in here because you knew Chubbs ain't do a goddamn thing. Your arm got damn near broke. He drove you to the hospital. That's what Chubbs did. He drove you to the hospital. My arm. He twisted my arm, Chubbs. It's numb from the elbow. Call Jay Prince. Chubbs got on the phone for you. I'm going to call Jay. Yeah. Man, Diddy just hurt Drake's arm. He would. Himself or his security? He did it. Man, you know I would have crashed something, but you know he did it. You know, and I'll get in trouble. I ain't want to make Drake look bad, you know. So that's okay. I'll take it from here. Y'all make sure y'all send that check on to the company. I got it from here. Yes, this is Apple Maps bad. Yeah, and we all know what happened after that.
So let me put these bullet niggas on notice by letting them know Drake is family. And the weak shit from Puffy and Suge is on my radar. First of all, Puffy, feeling like he can put his hands on my family, open the doors for his family to be touched. You reap what you sow. And to Sugar Bear on Lil Wayne's nutsack, nigga, you know I ride with Drake, so I accept any invitation you want to bring. I'm your worst nightmare. By the way, Lil Wayne is his manager is a drunk, and his lawyer is a thief. So fuck all of them together, disrespectful little punk. And to Baby and Slim, I will not allow it to stay on my track record that Cash Money took anything from me and my son. Do right by me and pay every penny due. I'm not gonna lip wrestle with you niggas. But if any of you clowns cross me or my family, bad news, gonna beat you home. I'm done talking.
And that's Jay. And immediately, Diddy issued an apology. Right after that statement, Diddy issued an apology right away. He had no idea Jay Prince was behind Drake. Listen. So Chubbs, that's why he said he want to see if you really crash something. Because if you really crash something, what the hell do they need Jay Prince for? Kind of makes sense now, don't it? What would they need Jay Prince for if you really crash something? So who's really behind you? He's head of security. What is he securing? If you got to run the mob ties, you got to run all the way to Houston, buy a ranch, and live close to Jay Prince. If Chubbs really crashed something. So my thing is, you put yourself in a laughable situation, man, till you made it look comical every time you say something. Jay Prince is for real, people. That's a real individual, a very serious man. I know this. People that know better, they know this. But what they have done is created this false scenario of basically dry snitching online. They go online and say all this outlandish stuff about Jay Prince and go online. Yeah, Jay, you won't do nothing to me, Jay. Come on, Jay Prince, do something to me, Jay Prince. You ain't this and that. Yeah, you ain't tough. You doing all this on the Instagram as if Jay Prince gonna get up out of his comfort on his island, his resort, and come out and put hands on you. Do you think that is a stupid man? Because they're doing that because that's the internet, that's the media. They basically saying, because now if you touch him, everybody gonna look at Jay Prince if something do happen to him. Now, the feds is watching all of these guys, so why would he put that kind of pressure on himself? And for what? There's nothing to gain off of it because a knucklehead saying his name. Like he said, he ain't finna lip wrestle with y'all. That ain't how you get paid. But one thing I do know, you don't play with James Prince. It's a respect thing. And when people start crossing the line of respect, then, you start to see the other side of people. He ain't gonna touch Mason Cam. They stars. They on TV and the internet. If something happened to Mason Cam, who do you think they gonna blame? Right? The feds would love for that to happen, so they can come over there and blame him. But let's see what happens 3 years from now when everything's quiet. Let's see what happens 4 years from now when everything's quiet. You might have forgot. Then you're going to get reminded when that Reaper is standing right over in that room with you. You're going to remember where you messed up at. And now you got to be that tough guy you was on that internet 3 years ago. This ain't chess. It ain't checkers. It's baccarats. Now, right, they don't understand real life. So, what is Chubbs really crashing? What's his reputation? He's a street dude. He tough. Where? Who he crashing? So it's bringing the reality to you. He's basically your concierge. He running all your errands. He's your errand boy. And Kendrick is exposing that to you. Now, when we get on the Patreon, we're going to explain why you all messed up, business-wise. Not meaning like your stocks and your investments. That was done precisely correct. It's all your other business that's a mess. That generates the business for all of those LLCs and everything that you got. That business is messed up because you screwed it up. Yeah, you did. First off, you got bad advice. You got a bunch of yes men telling you to do something, and when you didn't feel secure about it, you had nobody in there telling you this ain't right. But see, they know that. And hit the like button, good people. And I want all y'all to join the Patreon if you hadn't joined the Carsino for Life Patreon, because it's finna get real. Because I'm going to break this whole thing down and show you why Drake is messed up the way he is. See, Drake, I don't just know your history. I know your family's history. Your real family. That's why I say I am the wrong guy to trifle with. Because when I drop that bombshell, the whole thing falls down. Now, when you want to get involved in situations that don't concern you, now you get put in a whole nother bracket. You decided in your infinite wisdom it was going to be something ideal for you. Chubb's coming for me next. Well, we're going to see if he really crashed something. Chubb's going to be coming with Baca and 15 other idiots. If you want to violate your citizenship, just to say you went away on foreign soil, then yeah, go ahead. because he ain't gonna see me. He gonna be seeing them shells I got in that box. They gonna meet him at the door. Mercury's, I can smell the White Castles all the way up to the house. I'll be, oh, it's White Castles, that big fat Canadian dude. If I want to get him, all I gotta do is camp out White Castles. Be like, hold on, he gonna be here in about 10 minutes. He can't help himself. Oh no, we gonna ride. Let me stop here and get a 30. Let me get the 30 sack. I'll be ready to go in a minute. As soon as he come in for that 30 sack. But that was the lamest thing a human being could ever do. Look, Drake, that was the weakest thing we ever seen in our life. You dropped 3 songs on Instagram on a burner account. That's weakest. That's the weakest thing ever. You deserve to get cussed out by Lucian Grainge. I'm so happy that man decided to cuss you out the way you deserve to, because you deserve that. That was very stupid of you. Why would you do that for free when you could put it on Apple Music under Drake and get paid? Now you ain't getting paid. They gonna make a fraction. They lost a third of what they was gonna get for having that on Apple Music and streaming platforms. Now they put the 100 gig thing on streaming platforms. Lucian Grainge cussed you out and you had to put that under your name quick. That call yesterday must have been hellified, boy. He was livid. Mm-hmm. Let me see. I got Apple Music. Let me see what my Apple Music says. Let's pull it up here. Oh. Hey, I tells no lies. August 10th, 2024, 100 gigs. By Drake. Oh, God. They call it 100 gigs, 3 songs. Lucian Grainge cussed your ass out and made you put it out. He said, what the F are you doing putting these 3 songs out on Instagram and I ain't got my money back? I done lost every dime I done lost on you because of this goddamn battle and you putting out free songs under a burner account? You know how badly they lost money? Because if you're smart people would go ahead and try to fake copyright it. You know how many people probably put in fake copyrights for Drake music and they just thought he's just dumping his music out on them? They took it, they used it, got money, got paid off of it, streamed the content out here and there and made their little money, and the fans had it for like 2 days. Lucian Grainge was pissed. He didn't find out till yesterday. He was livid. So yes, there is an OVO mode. And I know it. That's how I get the info. I knew exactly what was going on, buddy boy. And don't think for one inkling of a second you winning. Because you ain't losing. You're in a battle for your career. Your career is in peril. How you gonna put out 100 gigs full of fluff? Don't nobody care about what you were recording on views. They wish you recorded a better album for views. They don't care about none of that footage. All that did was make you more enemies. Rihanna on your head, ASAP them on your head. You got everybody on your head, boy. You got like 10, 15 people that don't like you, ready to come after you and take you down. That's what I'm talking about. That real. Like he said, half them people around you don't even like you. You went and made your circle real small and you start blaming Cash. Cash Dog ain't your leak. Drake can't mess up a Kendrick launch. But Kendrick can mess up a Drake launch. As soon as Drake dropped that album, beep, that is going to pop up. Kendrick Lamar just dropped. Because you're getting the wrong advice, homie. The people that's advising you, you're not doing it right. And now you're spiraling because your career is in peril. Kendrick don't have to drop anything. Nobody looking at Kendrick like, dog, you got to drop something, man. You got to say something. When Kendrick says something, this is why the world listens. He's like a chess player. He's made his moves. He's sitting like this. It ain't his move. It's this fool's move. And he's sitting like this. I'm going to wait. And I'm going to see what this fool finna do. I done already moved. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. You were all the way clown. You made yourself look real stupid because you went ahead and dropped this on Instagram under another name. You did the same thing Kendrick just got on you before. You ain't learned from academics. That fool couldn't save you. That Theodore Chipmunk looking bastard couldn't save you. No, you gave him that song Push-Ups. Yeah, I know. It's I'm trying to tell you. He tried to snake me out of a girl. And I was like, man, dog, if Steph London wanted to get up with you, that's what it is. Y'all already knew each other. Y'all was already cool. I'm cool with it. But man, I had to tell Safari, man, what you doing? That was crazy. Everybody knew because it was widely known.
Crying right now. Somewhere in the States, my G.
Oh, okay. D-Lo and that. What are you hiding for?
Yo, that's how it is in New York. You gotta hide. You can't trust
So
people.
in New York.
Yo, Carsino, what up? Yo, look, hold on. Yo, Steph, look. It's a lot of people. Carsino, I wish you could add 3 people in here. You should holler at Carsino. He would be a good guy for you.
Who's Carsino?
Carsino, he's like a YouTuber. He like reviews and talks over people's video, but people like, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to what he gotta say.
Oh, here. So, okay, what type of person is he? What is he like? What does he look like? Is he big? I need to know, you know.
Yeah, tall, black.
Okay, I like tall guys and black guys.
He a little heavy set. He not fat, but he, you know what I'm saying?
He's kind of chubby. Okay, never done a chubby guy.
I ain't no chubby guy. What the I'm like, man, you trying to do me in? I am not no chubby guy, man. What the hell are you talking about? Where the hell am I chubby? You see how these rumors on the internet is because they only see my face? People see my face and be like, hey, that's a chubby guy. Where am I chubby at, goddammit? I don't have nothing jingling. Where the hell am I chubby at? This is what I be talking about. This is what I tell people all the time. They run out there on the street and they see me on the streets. They be, damn, Cino, man, you've been losing weight. You've been working out. No! I never was big. I'm not academics. That nigga fat. God damn. So you see what was happening. Safari was supposed to be doing me a favor, right? And hooking me up. Now,
You like that?
Not that I know of.
What's your type?
Do you know what? Snapchat. This bitch wants me to date the guy that creates Snapchat, any white guy. But listen, I don't know.
I'm like, Safari, you messed me up, man. He trying to hook up with the girl, man. See, this is what I'm saying, man. You supposed to be hooking me up. You throwing me under the bus so that you can get the girl. Boy, I tell you. Right. So anyway, right after this, right? Safari bigging me up and everything, right? So he dips off. Who comes on the live right after him? Who was on the live watching my name get mentioned, getting hooked up with her? Who comes on the line?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you now. What's good?
Who are you calling for?
Yo, you guys are up to no good right now.
Who are you calling
No,
for?
Drizzy, I'm looking for love in these streets.
Oh yeah? So what? Medea.
You're there? Drizzy, we can't see you. We need to know it's the real champagne
You
coffee
guys
right
heard
now.
this right now?
Can you see me? I'm in
so
the
you're
car.
there.
Huh?
Okay, so you're not in a relationship because I don't want a guy who has a girl already.
Single, ready to
No,
mingle.
let me do the question.
Wait.
Questionnaire.
So wait.
I need to do the questionnaire. Okay. Can we know your age, please, for the people that don't know? Because we need over 28.
You're gonna age me right now. All right, I just turned 32.
32.
Oh, that
No,
32 is
that's
good.
fine.
We like 32.
32 is fine. Where
Okay.
you from?
Okay. Wait. No. So why should you be my man then? Why should you be my man?
Because you know what I'm saying. You know, I'm a confident guy. Can hold my own in any room. You know. I known you for a while. We bust enough jokes together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we have known each other for a while.
What else? And you know, we could cook up tune together in a stew. You know what I'm saying?
Now he talking about some, you know what I'm saying? So you already see what it was, right? So you see what this was about. You see he's a hater. If anybody, Drake just jumped in the chat of this girl and all of a sudden now he want to hit her up. He saw my name getting mentioned to be hooked up with her. Who's Carcino? Who is that? All of a sudden, here come Drake in the chat. Now, what did I do? Did I get mad at Drake for that? I go, shoot, you Drake. You are Drizzy Drake. I cannot compete. I ain't flying nobody to no Turk and no Caicos just to date them. No. You win. So I'm like, you win. I didn't even care about it. I didn't care about it at all. I was like, you got it. I did care that Safari tried to write me off as the chubby guy. I was like, dude, I am not chubby nowhere. No, I cared about that part. I'm like, hey, you got this chick thinking she gonna be looking at academics and thinking I'm like that. He's a little on the heavy side. I'm like, ain't on no goddamn heavy side. What the hell you be? Yeah. He come right in there dirty macking. Boy, you just saw me stand up. Ain't no goddamn way I'm on the chubby side. How your eyes deceiving you? Where's Chubby at? Where am I chubby at? Stop letting these internet things fool you. Y'all only see my face a lot. So y'all just assume I'm just this super big dude. No, I'm not. I'm in shape. Can run you down the whole nine. Now I ain't in shape, but that's because my knee was messed up and I was injured. But yeah, on the Patreon today, because I'm going to wait till after Team USA, but I'm going to address all this stuff with Drake. You're going to know why he's all messed up. You're going to know why he's a mess. Because he is a mess. And it's out of control. So I'm going to show you what's really going on and why he don't have people around him. Have you ever wondered, like, who's his manager? You ever wondered that question? Who's his manager? Who's Drake's management? Who's his advisors? The people that's distributing your music is your advisors? Yeah, so I'll be seeing you smash on the Patreon because we got a lot to get off today. So I got to go take care of some business. But then after that, we on the business. One.